today's video is going to be a foundation review, first impressions. I'm very curious to know if this is still a thing. Do people still like watching videos like this? I don't know if foundation reviews, like first impressions, are the thing anymore, you know? I really feel like the beauty space is becoming so different and I feel like I'm getting lost in the sauce. I don't know what to film these days. I love making old school YouTube videos, but I don't know if that's something people still want to see. So I'm very curious to know, what are your favorite beauty videos to watch? Not like YouTube in general. What are your favorite beauty videos to watch? Let me know, because I do want to spice it up and change things around. I posted a video where I was following a Bob Ross painting tutorial and I enjoyed that video so much. I had such a great reaction to it, but like a couple of hours after I posted it, it got like blocked in certain countries and then it got demonetized, and I thought that it was fair use. I thought that that was like a normal thing, but apparently it wasn't, and so that video was kind of a fail and a lot of people couldn't see it because it was blocked, so I was so bummed. And I wanted to make that like a series on my channel because it was so much fun, but I don't know, I might still do it even if I just won't monetize it because it was a good time, you know? But besides that, let me know what you want to see from me. Like, what are fun videos that I can film that are still like beauty related? Let's like spice things up on this channel, shall we? Today's video is gonna be a classic old school makeup video. I'm gonna be testing out the new NARS Soft Matte Complete Foundation, and I'm only testing this out because I was a huge die-hard fan of the Soft Matte Complete Concealer. I used to speak about this all the time. This is actually my old vanilla. I used to use it so much. It's such a good concealer because even though it's in a pot and it's not my ideal packaging, it's such a smooth, creamy concealer that yes, it's matte, but it's not drying. It doesn't make the under eyes look crepey. It's like a healthy matte, and I really enjoy this concealer. So when I saw that they came out with a foundation, I was like, I think I'm gonna try that. Even though it's a matte foundation and I have dry skin and I don't normally wear matte foundations, I still wanna give this a go because it just looked so smooth and buttery when I was blending it out on the back of my hand. I'm just like really excited to test this. One thing I will say is that they sent me 3 shades. I'm glad they didn't send me the whole collection. That's always like such a waste. But guess what? The shade Fiji is actually a hair too light for me, but it's the deepest shade they sent, so I'm gonna go in with number 5 Fiji. I'm usually this shade, but I guess I have a tan these days. And then for a concealer, I'm gonna be using a little bit of vanilla, but also a little bit of light 2.75 Canon. So since I have dry skin, I'm gonna go in with my favorite hydrating primer. This is the Smashbox Photo Finish Primerizer, and it is heavenly. And I'm just going to put that on my skin, and I'm very excited, guys. Okay, so I'm currently in like my sports bra. I was working out earlier today, but I didn't want to take a shower. I washed my face and my hands and all of that. I was working out hours ago. Still haven't showered though, but I wanted to wait till later to shower because I actually invested in a Peloton. Guys, it was so hard for me to make that purchase. It's a very pricey bicycle, and it hurt my soul. It hurt my soul to spend that much on a freaking non-moving bicycle. But I had been searching up reviews for weeks and weeks, and my sister has had it for a little while, and she was telling me how much she loves it. And you know, I've been copying my sister since 1992, so I had to get one. But it actually got delivered to my house today, and I want to use it so bad. It's in my garage, and I have to like set it up and stuff, but I had to film a video first. So I was thinking, maybe I throw on this foundation and I do like a 20-minute bike ride, and then I can tell you how my foundation lasted through a workout. So that could be interesting. Right? At least I'm doing something and I'm not like waiting around. It lasted a whole 7 hours through nothing. You know? Which, by the way, I'm filming this so late. Oh my god, it's 3:47. Should I just quit? I don't know. I love this packaging though. So freaking cute. Everything about NARS packaging does things to me. I love it. But anyway, you know how we do things around here. I'm gonna use the foundation with a sponge and a brush, and we'll see what looks better. So let's dive right in. I don't know how much I'm gonna need, but guys, did I ever tell you this? Well, probably not, but I've always wanted to get into working out for a really long time, and not because of what it does to your body or anything like that, but mainly what it does for your mind. I feel like exercising really helps my anxiety. I spoke about this in my last video, but I'm so excited to start spinning. My sister has been spinning for years and years, and she's always talking about how it's like the best workout for you. It's like a full body workout. It's amazing. And one time I went spinning with her. A few years ago. It was like 5 or 6 years ago actually, and I am weak, guys. I am super freaking weak. I've been trying to get a lot stronger, doing more core workouts. I've been trying, but I am extremely weak. And it was my first time ever doing a spinning class. By the way, this looks really freaking good on my skin. I'm not sure if you can tell. That looks really good. Oh my God, and it feels like nothing. That legit feels like nothing. And a little goes a long way. I barely pumped anything out. I'm gonna do another little layer to see how it builds. But anyway, so it was the first time I had ever gone spinning, and it was a spinning class, and there were a lot of people there. And I hate doing things in front of people. I'm a very shy person. But you know, I was there and I was spinning and I was doing my best. I swear, not 10 minutes had passed and I was already sitting down on my seat. Like, I could not do it. I was struggling hard and loud as hell in front of everyone. The instructor was like, "Damn, that's it?" I wanted to die. I didn't know where to hide my face. I was like, oh my God, I got so embarrassed. I was like, please let these 45 minutes just zoom by. I cannot. It was really embarrassing. Really embarrassing and really painful, I gotta say. I left that class and I looked at my sister. I was like, I'm never coming here again. It was so funny. She's like, he didn't mean it like that. I was like, I'm never coming here again. So my sister has been bragging about this Peloton and I'm like, wait a minute, you know what? Maybe I can get back into spinning without the embarrassment because I'm alone and no one's here to judge me. But it's still awesome because you get to follow along to classes. It has like the little screen. By the way, okay, this foundation is looking so nice. Let me zoom you in. Can you guys tell? The coverage is really nice. I did two very thin layers. Like the second layer was barely anything. It just feels so nice on the skin. Like you do not have to set this at all, but my skin doesn't look like dry or really matte. I know it mainly has to do with that amazing primer, but I think I like it a lot so far. Don't want to prejudge, but I'm liking it. Now I'm gonna go in with my beauty blender and go in. Do you see that coverage? It has really amazing coverage. Like you do not lose the coverage as you start to blend it. It really maintains that coverage. I love that. Like it's very pigmented, so a little goes a super long way. Like I feel like I could even do my forehead with that little pump. Wow, I feel like this looks really good. And I love how it looks with a sponge. It looks so natural. I don't think the two sides are that different, but it looks a little bit more skin-like on this side, just by like a hair. Guys, I think I really freaking like this foundation a lot. Like I think I like this foundation a lot. It's matte, but beautiful. I don't know how else to describe it. It's like a super dry skin friendly matte. If you use a very hydrating primer underneath like I did, I feel like you would like this a lot. I mean, I don't know. I feel like you would. It looks so good. Ignore my mustache, but I feel like my skin just looks so much like skin. Wow, I really like that. I'm very curious to see how it would last through a workout. I'm only gonna do like a 20-minute bike ride because I am a beginner. If there was ever a spinning beginner, that's me. I think the Peloton has like 20-minute beginner classes. I'm gonna try that out and hopefully this foundation lasts through that. I never work out with makeup, but I know a lot of people do. Like a lot of people go to work and then go straight to the gym. I mean, maybe not these days, but maybe you're going from work straight home and working out at your house and then you feel like, I'm not gonna take off my makeup, I'm just gonna work out with my makeup. Maybe this is a good foundation for that, but it looks really good. I'm like super impressed with it just by putting it on my face. Like it feels so good, like so natural. I can't believe I like it this much. I'm kind of shocked. Okay, so now I'm gonna put on the concealer. So obviously this is a concealer I've used a bunch of times. I love it. I knew it was gonna look good, but it looks really good with this foundation, of course. Like they blend in together so nicely. Good stuff. I'm gonna go finish the rest of my makeup. I'll be right back. Okay, we are back. I'm wearing the usual bronzer, Ilia Drawn In. I cannot believe this situation right now. I have on my 3CE blush in Rose Beige. Love this. Lunar Pop highlight. I've been using the same things like every day. And then I have the Wild Nothing palette on my eyes from Colourpop with Birthday Suit lip liner from Alamar Cosmetics. And I gotta be honest, I am freaking in love with this foundation. I feel like it has made my skin look so smooth and just like beautiful. I feel like my skin looks like perfected almost. It's so good. Look, let me zoom you in. Again, I'm not sure if you can really tell on camera, but everything applied super smoothly. My bronzer went on really nicely. Everything went on really nicely. Even my highlight, which I always tell you guys that I don't enjoy wearing highlight on matte foundations because it always looks weird, but it actually looks really good on this foundation, even though it's matte. Like, it still looks nice and shiny and wet. I really like it. Hopefully it stays like this for the rest of the day. I'm only gonna wear it for a few more hours since it's like almost 4 p.m. But we shall see what it looks like at the end of the night. So far, freaking 5 lightning bolts. Like I'm serious. 5 lightning bolts. I love this right now. So far, I love this. But anyway, I have some more work to do, got some emails to respond to, then I'm gonna go attempt to install this Peloton. I'm gonna do a quick little workout on there, and then I will be back and I will give you my final verdict. Hey guys, so it is currently 7 p.m. and I'm giving you a little update on my phone, which is not the best quality, but hey, if Selena Gomez can film a music video on her phone, I can give you guys an update. I think it looks freaking amazing. I mean, it's only been on like 3 hours, but it looks really good. And I was just in my garage for like 45 minutes trying to set up the bike, and I was pretty sweaty in there. I don't really have an AC. Now when I jump on the bike, I'm gonna put like a fan right in front of me because I feel like I'm gonna pass out. But even with my sweating, I feel like my skin looks amazing. My foundation looks great. I mean, it has sunk into my smile lines a little bit, but I'm not 17 anymore. Hello. Okay, so it is currently 8:15 p.m. and assuming I put this foundation on around 3:30, it's almost 8:30. We can pretend it's been on for about 5 hours. And honestly, I think I'm gonna end the video here because I pretty much know how I feel about it. I did just get off a 20-minute bike ride. I did a beginner's class and I almost fainted. I definitely wasn't gonna film that. I was at first and I was like, everybody's gonna make fun of me. I have no form, I'm weak, so I'm not gonna film that. But just know I did a 20-minute beginner's class and I got through it. That's all I'm gonna say, I got through it. However, I did sweat like a mofo. I had a lot of sweat dripping down my face, especially down my back into my butt, but a lot on my face as well. And honestly, looking at this foundation up close, it does still look pretty good. I did notice like the second I got off the bike, I looked in the mirror and I was like, ooh, my foundation is looking a little bit thick. It was looking kind of heavy in the areas where I was like really sweaty. I mean, it's not a sweat proof foundation, it's not waterproof or water resistant, so I didn't expect it to be like perfect when I got off the bike. Like in certain areas here around my nose where there was a lot of sweat, it kind of lifted the foundation a little bit, so it looks a little bit patchy. So even though this is a matte foundation, I wouldn't say it's like, if you have really oily skin, you might get oily throughout the day. I'm not sure. I mean, I was in my garage and I was like working out, so I was like sweating. It might definitely keep you matte even if you are oily. I can't really tell you if it will or not since I'm not oily, but I don't know. It claims to keep you matte for up to 16 hours, so possibly. And then once I started to cool down and my face was no longer like disgusting and sweaty, I felt like the foundation looked really pretty. Like it looks really natural, a little bit glowy thanks to my sweat, and then everything just looked good again. The only thing I will say is because it is a matte foundation, it's a full coverage matte foundation, it does sink into my lines more than my Colourpop Pretty Fresh, which for some reason just doesn't sink into my lines. It's like magic. More lightweight, liquidier foundations tend to glide over my smile lines a little bit better. This did sink in and you kind of see it like all the way up to my nose, the line. So it's kind of like cracked from here to here. And so that looks a little bit dry. And then I also noticed that it sank into lines I didn't even know I had. I had no idea that I already had like these liney wrinkles here, right here, not here. I've always had this 11 situation. I make a lot of faces. Oh, you know what? That's probably from me working out. I was like, and maybe it created those lines. So the foundation has settled there a little bit, but you know what? For being a full coverage matte foundation, this looks great on my skin and I love it. I still stand by how many lightning bolts I gave it. I really like this foundation. It is dry girl approved. But use a hydrating primer. I'm warning you now, moisturize. But okay guys, that's it. I think I'm gonna wrap it up here, you know. I really wanna shower. I would continue till midnight so I can have this on my face for at least like 8 hours. But the sweat in between my thighs is asking me to shower. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this review. I hope it helped you in some way. Maybe you wanted to check out this foundation or something, I don't know. Or maybe this video was dumb. I don't know, but I'm gonna go now. I love you guys so much. That completes this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.